let's get started. Welcome back to my channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be doing, I'm so excited about this, I'm going to be doing a DIY. The first DIY I've ever done on my channel. It is a fall decor DIY. So give this video a freaking thumbs up if you are excited. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I upload. And let's get started. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I worked super duper hard on this project. It took me 3 hours to do, and I'm happy with how it turned out. So I hope you guys like it, and let me know if you guys recreate it. But yeah, let's get started. So first I'm going to start by just cutting off the strings that are on these pumpkins to hang them. And I'm also going to take off those little tin leaves. And I'm taking off like any glue that was used to glue the leaves on them. Now I'm just taking off everything on this stick because I'm going to use it later on to support the pumpkins together. And I'm going to start off by using this like burgundy paint, and I'm going to paint on the back of the pumpkin so that I can have a plain surface to work with. I got these paints at Walmart. They're only 50 cents each, and I actually really liked it. And I also got these paint brushes at Walmart as well. The paint brushes were, I believe, like $3 for a pack of 3, and they were all big brushes but different sizes. This is how this pumpkin turned out, and I didn't paint the stem because I was going to paint it later with a different color. Now this next color I fell in love with when I was painting. It is so beautiful. Like, I don't know what about it just made me fall in love with it, but it's a beautiful like cream tannish color, and it painted so well. Like, I felt like I didn't even have to use that much of this paint to actually cover it. And I want to point out that there are 2 holes on the top of the pumpkin where the strings used to be. I don't have wood putty, so I couldn't like fill them in, but if you had wood putty, you can like fill in that and then sand it so that you have a like plain solid surface to work on. But it didn't bug me too much because the only 2 holes that were noticeable was the top pumpkin, and I actually ended up using those holes to punch string with and tie it to our railing in the back porch. Next, I'm gonna go in with this white paint to paint the last pumpkin. I honestly wasn't a huge fan of this white paint. It wasn't as opaque as the other colors, so I went in with 2 coats. And I kind of feel like maybe I should have just left it with 1 coat because it kind of looked a little bit more rustic. But I did end up going in with 2 coats because I just felt like you can just see a lot of the cardboard through it. Like, just wasn't as opaque as I wanted, and I felt like I had to use more of the paint to cover the pumpkin. And this paint tray, I got this from Dollar Tree, and it was a pack of 6 for $1. And again, I'm leaving the stems plain because I'm painting them with another color. So I used this black paint to go over this like little wooden block Christmas decoration from Dollar Tree, and I decided to use this as like a stand to be able to stand up all the pumpkins when they're stacked on top of each other. And I went in with 2 layers of black paint to kind of cover it. Well, actually I think I went in with 3 layers because that top part that says Mary, you can see how you can still see it through the paint. So I went in 3 times over that, but everything else was like 2 layers of black paint. So now I'm just going in and painting the stems. This was kind of pointless at the end, and you'll see why, but I didn't know in what order I was going to stack the pumpkins in, so I painted all of them. Now I'm just going in with a bit of that creamish tannish color just to fix up that little area that didn't have any paint, and then I'm also going to go over any spots that I feel like needed a little bit more paint. Dry brush these, but it was not super successful. So basically I mixed in that cream color with the black color, kind of got this brownish color. I'm just trying to give it shape so it kind of looks a little bit 3D-ish. I did go in and clean that side area right there where you saw that there was a lot. And now I'm going in and I'm mixing in that burgundy with the white paint to kind of do the same to this pumpkin. It was my first time ever doing this, and at first like I didn't like how it looked because it just looked like lines, but after like going in a second time and kind of trying to just make it a little more jagged and sanding it, it looked better and it grew on me. So let me know down below if you like the pumpkins better without the lines or with the lines. now I just wanted to create kind of some support for the pumpkin. So I'm taking these little boards that were on that sign and I'm cutting them so that they could fit the pumpkin, and I'm just gonna glue that in between those cracks to just create a little bit more stability. And make sure you press firmly so that it can stay in place. And I just put more glue wherever I thought it didn't have enough. And this bottom one was perfect size, so I didn't have to cut it to fit into there. It already did fit. And now I'm going to take that long stick that came with the sign, and I'm actually going to cut it. First I was just going to put it like straight down the back and just glue it like that, but because of how the pumpkins were with those extra pieces I put on, it just wasn't going to stay on right. And as you can see, I was trying to figure it all out. So what I ended up doing is I ended up just cutting part of that stick and gluing it onto there so that it can help it stand up well. I was just taking out any glue that was on the stick from when I tried to glue the whole stick onto the back. Guys, this was my first time doing a DIY like this, so please let me know if you liked it. And now I'm just gonna take that black wooden canvas thing and I'm gonna glue it to that stick to act as a stand. And I was so excited that it could stand up. So excited. So now I'm going to take that leaf that it came with and I'm going to hot glue it onto there because I thought it would look cute. This is how it turned out. I was super proud of it and just so excited that it turned out well. So let me know down below if you loved it. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I upload. Subscribe, join my YouTube family. We're almost at 200 subscribers and I'm super excited about that. Let me know if you guys want more DIYs in the future, what kind of DIYs you want to see, what kind of videos you want to see, DIY or not. Let me know. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.